shake.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's King here, and welcome back. And I don't want to take too long to get into this intro because normally my introductions in my videos take too long. So pretty much I want to acknowledge a response, or I want to make a response to somebody who made a video about me and decided to go on and make up a whole bunch of lies about me. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, and I know that you didn't say my name, Blue Phantom, but it was clear who you were talking about, and this can't be left unacknowledged. And the way I stumbled upon his video, it was by complete accident. I was looking at one of my subscribers' YouTube pages, and I had noticed that he liked a couple of my videos, and when I looked at his YouTube, I noticed that he had liked a couple of Blue Phantom's videos, and I clicked on a random one. Excuse me, I almost said pressed, but I had clicked on a random one, and it was his What's Been Going On #2 video. And in his video, pretty much what he does in the start of when he starts talking about me, he tells the story of the day that I had decided that I didn't want to talk to him anymore, and he continues to call me out, and he says that I copy his videos, and he says that I steal his ideas. Pretty much that's what he says when you say that you're, I mean, by accusing me of stealing your videos, Blue Phantom, that is probably the biggest insult that you could probably make about someone, because I do not steal your videos, I do not steal your ideas, I do not copy what you do on YouTube. I make my own videos. All my videos are based on my own ideas, and my ideas only. I am not subscribed to your channel, Blue Phantom, and I would never egg something on that doesn't need to be egged on. And he calls me immature, and he says that I'm immature and dumb because I copy his videos, and in reality I don't copy his videos. If you watch my videos and you compare his videos, he does funny moments and he does commentary sometimes, but most of his videos are funny moments, and I don't do that. I do straight commentaries. I find a subject to talk about, and I talk about it for 5 to 10 to 15, 20 minutes, depending on how long the rant goes. You guys already know how long my rants are and how much they average out to be. And he called me out pretty much because I had made my update video, and in my update video I said that I wanted to do Q&As, and for some reason he got the idea that I wanted to start a series just like he does on his channel called What's Been Going On. He got that out of the video that I had made, which that is not what I said. When I said that, I was talking about my updates, and I said that I was going to be making updates, and you guys already know that I am not going to be making update videos very often. All it is just to update you guys on what's going to happen in the future and what ideas I have for my channel. And if I get any new ideas, I make an update video and I tell you guys about it, and I ask you guys' opinions on it, and I let you guys know what I want to do on my channel. For some reason, he got the idea that I was wanting to do the same thing that he was, called What's Been Going On, which isn't true. I had clearly stated that I wanted to do Q&As also, and I guess that he had done a Q&A prior to me making my update video, and I had no knowledge of it because I'm not subscribed to him on here. I have him blocked on everything. I have him blocked on Twitter, Facebook. Actually, he has me blocked on Facebook. He said that I blocked him on Facebook, but I didn't. I have him blocked on YouTube, so if he tries to put a comment on anything, nobody can see it, and I have completely dissolved the situation. And I have taken the mature thing about it and just blocked all communication with him. I don't make videos about him, and I definitely don't make videos bashing him. But he said he said that I go onto his channel, and which I don't. Blue Phantom, I don't go onto your channel because I'm not subscribed to it. I have no idea when you upload a video. I have no idea when you make a video. And that's just how it is. I never go on your channel. Every once in a while, I will go on his channel just to see how his channel's doing, and I will look at his videos, because his channel is growing. He is doing a good job at keeping his channel going, and his channel is doing very good, which I congratulate him for. That is not the issue. The issue with it here is the fact that he decided to go and make a video, and he told a story within the video that he left parts out where he was guilty. And so pretty much the story was me and him and a couple of his friends stayed the night at his house, and it was about 7 o'clock in the morning, and he said they all came out there and they said, oh, we're gonna go to GameStop and we're gonna go dumpster diving. Do you want to go? And I was like, okay, whatever. And so he seems to forget that an hour prior to leaving, that he had said, oh, when he gets in the car, drive off. So we had talked about going out and getting breakfast earlier that night, and that's what I figured we were going to do. And I said, hey, let's go get breakfast. So then we go outside, and I go to get in the car, and his friend drives off, and they're all laughing, and it's whatever. So he comes back, he backs up, and I go to get in the car again, and his friend drives off again and runs over my foot. And he seems to think that I was pissed off at him for nothing, when in reality he was the one who suggested it, which makes him the guilty party, which is what he fails to acknowledge in that situation, is that he had suggested it. He gave the idea to his friend who was driving, and his friend performed the action, thus making him the instigator. And he goes on to say that I'm mad at him for nothing and that he did nothing wrong. Well, in reality, you did, Blue Phantom. You need to realize that the whole thing was your idea. You had a part in it, and you need to admit that. So, anyways, so his friend backs up after running over my foot. I'm pissed off, and he says, oh, I feel bad, and not Blue Phantom, it was his friend who was driving. He's like, oh, I feel bad now, I'm sorry. And his friend apologized, and I was pissed off at him that he had done it, but I was more pissed off at Blue Phantom, the fact that he was egging it on. He continued to make up more insults against me. He was making fun of me, and the whole car ride he continued to egg it on. And he left out those parts. He made it seem like he did nothing at all, and that I was pissed off at him for no reason, and that I was blaming it all on him. No, I was pissed off at all three of them, but I was mainly pissed off at Blue Phantom because he was egging it on, and naturally that's what happened. And that's what he fails to realize. So then when we get back, I get picked up, I go home, and I go to bed. I fall asleep. And when I wake up, he calls me at about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning and says, well, I didn't answer. He left me a voicemail and said, hey, Logfoot, Josh wants you to come over. And he said that he had left me a voicemail saying, that they had felt bad and that they wanted to hang out with me. Which isn't true, and if you guys want to see proof, I have the voicemail right here. Let me get it, and you guys can listen to it.
Hey, Logfoot, Josh wants you to stay tonight. Okay, bye.
So then, prior to that, I had messaged his friend. He said that I called his friend and told his friend to tell Blue Phantom that I wanted nothing to do with him and that I blocked him on everything and all this other stuff. Which isn't true. I sent his friend a message saying that to tell Blue Phantom to not call me and leave voicemails calling me names and insulting me and egging it on. So then his friend calls me and leaves me a voicemail saying that they are going to come over and pick me up. I told them that I did not want to come over and to not come to my house. So let me remind you, it's about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and they roll up to my house and they're banging on my door, and I called them and I said, if you don't leave my front door, I'm going to call the police. So they get pissed off at me and leave. I eventually, in order to get them to leave, I had to fake a phone call with the police. They called me and I picked up my house phone and I pretended like I was on the phone with the police, and I gave a description of them and I made it believable. And he got so pissed off at me, he then demanded, after leaving, he then said, and this is what really pissed me off and really doesn't make sense, is upon it being his fault, he has the nerve to demand an apology from me because I was threatening to call the police on him. Okay, if someone tells you not to go to their house, then respect it. And that's what he should have done. He shouldn't have taken that time to come all the way over to my house when I had asked him not to and told him not to, and he did it anyways. So the only way to get him to leave was to fake a phone call with the police, and finally they drive off and he's demanding an apology from me, and I said, dude, I'm not apologizing because you're the one who should be apologizing. And so he left out a lot of parts that he was involved in, and that's what really pissed me off. Not only the fact that he was saying that I'm copying his videos, which isn't true. If anyone's copying anyone's stuff, Blue Phantom, it's you. Because if you look at his outro, he used to have a different song for his outro, and then he went and stole T. Martin's song for the outro. If you compare them, they're exactly the same. So really, who's copying who, Blue Phantom? And I wanted to make this video as a response to him going on his YouTube and making a video talking about me and bashing me and making me look like someone that I'm not. And please don't go to his channel and harass him and talk shit about him because of the video that he made. I really just wanted to make a response video to him, and I wanted to set the record straight. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button. If you guys want to see more content, please be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys later.